THQ, or I like to say, thick game. Also, gunfire games. We are playing Chronos, Before the Ashes. I saw Immortal, and I was like, whatever. It's just, obviously, it's like, I saw somebody play it actually, and it was just a huge puzzler, and I was just like, fuck that, that's dumb. Looks like you just have to solve puzzles and stuff. It's the reason why I like certain games where you have to find items. Let's see, the actual way. Let's see, female, male, sword, axe, heroic. Enjoy the story and puzzles with modern combat difficulty. Let's go with male, because we're a dude. And I don't have any, what is it, delusions of who I actually am. I was made this way, and I'm perfectly fine with it.
Come. Sit. Listen all. Listen well.
Shut the fuck up.
Tonight I speak to you the tale. Tale of the Scout.
And also, delusions. So, I mean, that's just my choice. I realize that, like, some people are trans, and that's funny to me, because it's called transitioning. I don't know. I prefer the word multisexual.
Never feared. Never feared.
If they feel as though they want to keep staying as trans, or then transition to a woman, you know? And then there are also ways that you can, like, fertilize an egg. And,
Then came the beasts. From inside one of the rusted places. Hunted us. Drove us into the cracks and crevices. Came the beasts.
Skipping now. I don't care about beasts. Only if they attack me. If they don't attack me, they're cool. If they attack other people, they're not cool. They're still not cool. I don't know what it was, I guess, or what it is about certain things. It's like other demonic presences or something like that. They judge you more than God does. They just do their judgments closer to you. It's like, yeah, you're gonna totally burn in a lake of fire, but God's like that. But I didn't make that place, so it's not my fault. All right. Fuck you. Why do I have an axe? I wanted a sword. Dumb bitch. Alright, I gotta check around for items. I can't jump. I can roll. Can't jump. It's raining, gosh. I can't run faster. Okay, attack with R buttons. What is that? Is that an item right there? No, it's just lighting, I guess. Okay, so we're moving the camera around. We attack with the LR buttons. To evade and attack, press sprint, hold the sprint. Awesome, cool. This is a tutorial, I'm guessing. We're going into a vault. I don't know why I just have a sword or an axe, and there's an elevator. Stupid shit. That's different ages. What are you doing mixing ages, you stupid bitch? Mixing fucking ages and shit. Put that on fucking... It's a hot water heater, you dumb bitch. You're not supposed to have hot water heaters in the mythical age. Stupid motherfuckers. Got a whole fucking goddamn pipes and fucking plumbing in this bitch. Why can't I jump? Stupid goddamn elevator. These are the same button as jump and like dodge, I guess, and like interact with things. Cause oh my god, it's that annoying. That's fucking annoying. It's like also like the weirdest part is like they made sprint. This is really cool. It's like press X, I guess. Adam series, blah blah blah. Testing internal systems. Systems test failed. Error code 88. Current user set to admin. No authorized asset. Continue. Access denied. Emergency lockdown in effect. It's not locking down. Emergency lockdown is in effect. I have to go to an admin computer. Fucking dumb. Let's go to admin. Let's go to this admin computer, I guess. Admin computer? Is it not a computer? It's not a computer where I can be admin? The point is that there are forgotten histories. There are many, many forgotten histories as to the technology that we actually had. And things that people do are stupid. To cover up different histories, to cover up the fact that certain different civilizations were more technologically advanced than others. But they were all susceptible to certain viruses, and that's the reason why a lot of there were biological viruses that are, I'll have to do the admin. System locked, continue. System locked, continue. Oh, this is not an admin computer, okay. A small key. This is the reason why. This is the reason why I don't like. I actually like this game because it's actually like the truth is like some civilizations. I think it's like saying that like there's a bunch of tribes out there that have not received any human contact, but there are us, literally like us enjoying video games, cool stuff, fun things that don't make us murderous, fictional books. And not just, oh, the story of my life and how I turned it into a fucking religion. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different people that are dumb. And also screaming in unison sounds cool in practice, or in theory, but in practice, it's fucking annoying. I'm Native American on both sides of my family, and all of them can suck it. Because they're stupid and they scalped white people. So awesome, great. Whose land is it? I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter to me. You know why? Because there's no such thing as manifest destiny. And if you understood, or if the Native Americans actually took back all the land and all that other different stuff, it still would be manifest destiny. So, yeah, fuck them. And also I'm mixed, so whiter, I guess. I don't know what happens when you're mixed. I guess you're whiter. So there's that. Also, if you don't stay in the sun for a long time, you also get whiter. Did you know that? No matter what race you are. If you stay in artificial lights and not UV lights, you don't fucking die. And then your brain cells don't burn off. And then you don't sacrifice children. So that's always fun. Talking about cultures and how when they're so wrapped up in themselves and they don't reach the outside world or outside civilizations, they believe that everything else is wrong. Just like white people, basically. So it's not a big deal. just realize you have the best future possible. And it was brought to you by a bunch of huge companies that own everything. Oh, love it. Love it. You have to, actually, because if you don't, and your contract actually obligated to love it, then you'll get fined and also reprimanded for not liking the company that you work for. Let's go inventory. Use. I did it. Awesome. Look at me. Look at that. Look at that. System open. Axiom series beta testing internal systems. System test failed. Current user set to admin. No authorized access. Continue. Loading boot menu. Mainframe access. Let's go to mainframe access. Offline. Error 88. Reports. January 3rd. Wait. Latest group. And also, when you're the world is older than 2,000 years. Way older. If you use the actual number, it'd be about some odd trillion years. You know why trillion? Because it's like the piece of the earth or the thing that we were a part of. It's like we're energy and opposed to matter and stuff like that. The reason why we feel as though the universe came about and then we came about was because it did. It happened like that. We were microorganisms attached onto an asteroid. That because of every certain what's the word? It didn't kill the dinosaurs. The reason why is because the Earth was closer to the sun, or the sun was more bright. You know, so there was more oxygen. So that's the reason why the green thing that allowed us to be able to be here. You know, that allowed us to be able to be. We may even be related to dinosaurs. In different forms. That's the reason why I always keep that behind me. There, just put this little thing. The reason why I do this is because it's a part of history. People don't want to say that as a part of history because we didn't write it, I guess, but we found bones and stuff. But oddly enough, we didn't find bones of Moses. So we've gotten very little usable intel from the Dreamers. All right. File corrupted. Construction of the new device is proceeding as planned. Ford and his team were able to solve a few remaining issues using intel from one of the Dreamers. In prepping team use of the device, we have fondly been calling the D.LA dimensional aperture. We'll report on our findings as soon as the team returns. And automated report, emergency lockdown initiated. And return menu. Base control. Disable emergency lockdown. Emergency lockdown. Lockdown disabled. There we go. And log out. Alright, we're good. So now we're out to have to fight shit, probably, because, I mean, obviously, these are, in the beginning, there was probably an alien race that came here. Probably. I'm guessing as much. An alien race that we were. Or that we soon became to be, either enacting with people that say that they're like, oh my god, they're like tribes and stuff, they're dead. But just because they're dead doesn't mean they actually made offspring. So understandably, we could be an alien race, not really humanoid bacteria that became the cavemen. But you don't know, and nobody really knows if we can actually bring the DNA back from that and say that that's like us, or it's like us, but it could be alien, just sharing certain characteristics as us. And if you take the DNA of the elephant, the blah 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 blah. So we could literally be aliens. People could just be saying that we're not aliens because it's the whole fucking deal. Just remember, it's just like that whole process of elimination and. I mean, obviously, the high brow, it helped with the sun being in their eyes and stuff like that, and the beards and the not shaving and stuff like that and all that thing. Well, that's pretty cool. Wow. Restricted area. Awesome. I need to rewire this, so I'm going to rewire it. You need to find wires, and you need to destroy that devil man, dude, worm person. Because cavemen could have came from something completely different than us. And also, they didn't make speech, they pointed at things. Obviously, that's not how that things were. They weren't actually savages. They probably came up with their own written and spoken language, or spoken language and not written. So you have to realize that we were starved, or they, not us. We, as in, I'm not a person here. I'm a certain person enjoying the awesomeness that is the future, and that person back there, not we. As in, we didn't evolve. We evolved from the thing it evolved from. Or, it's just alien. It's just completely alien. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there's a disconnect. A very big disconnect. And that's the missing link. The missing link means that not evolution is wrong. It's that we got our history wrong. And we are not cavemen. That is the reason probably for the missing link itself. And not because of us fucking aliens, like we thought. And, we probably terraform this planet by, awesome. It seems like there's no way to go, but inventory. Oh, I don't have that. Let's see, wait. Restricted area, key card access only. So I'll probably have to go in a place that I need to go to be able to find the key card. To be able to kill this stupid motherfucking worm person that isn't real. That's probably not horns, those are probably eyes. Yeah, it's probably a snowman. There we go, keycard. It's not a keycard, that's a phone. Alright. There we go. Finding keycards. But yeah, that's the reason why I believe that this is probably the closest to history you can probably get to, is that we ourselves are aliens, or a descendant of aliens that came here and found a bunch of old dead bodies because they all starved to death. Because that's what happens when there are tons of predators around you and you want to hide from them. You go out in menial times or menial places and you don't realize that you're totally dying of starvation. And then that's the whole reason why cocaine is still a thing. Because they probably thought they were getting energy from it, because they were stupid cavemen. And also, Native Americans thought the same thing. So hey, there you go. And also, Native Americans are actually Chinese, Asian in nature. That's the reason why for their thick, black, coarse hair. Also German. And put it there, because of the tans and the different things, Italian or Spaniard. They left. They decided to leave different places because they thought that everything had been destroyed, or they're stupid. And they walked in this huge ice bridge where almost all of them died, and then they started fucking each other. Families, things like that. So reason why there's fat ones, there's stupid ones, there's smart ones, there's ones that are pedophiles, just like white people, basically. I love talking shit about races and cultures and how shitty their goddamn everything is, and how much we white people and everyone else made it better. You know why? Because we didn't kill everyone. We didn't sacrifice our older people. That's the reason why they held those older people to high regard, and also that those older people would fuck the younger girls. Because that's the reason why they had stayed in the thing. They would say, oh, they didn't do that at all. They never did that. They never did that at all. That never happened. Even though it's prevalent in actual Native American culture right now. That dudes that are older fuck little girls. Oh, okay. All right. That never happened? It never happened in Native American culture? Why is it now? Why do they drink constantly? Why did drunk ones even exist? I mean, obviously they're just all the better, and because of their religion and the fact that the mother that gave them everything, the mother as in the land we took from them because they kept killing people on it, and buffaloes. Let's check and see if this door works. So if people want to get into like what white people did, we just did it better. That's it. That's all the white people did. And I'm not we because I'm literally mixed. I'm not even white. I just look white because I'm not in the sun a lot. There you go. You know why? Because it's bad for your skin. You know what? You know why? Why sometimes people have brown patches on their skin? Because they were in the sun for too long. You know why Michael Jackson had that horrible thing happen to him and then bleached all of his skin? Why did he bleach all of his skin? I have no idea. He got it was a disease actually. It wasn't just burns. It was a disease of actually your skin. What is it? Unretaining its melanin, which is a really culture shock, and I believe that science can actually even explain it. It starts that you shouldn't be in the sun all the time. There you go. So we're going to understand that there's no such thing as race, merely just culture that invites the inclusivity, and understand that inclusivity means that white people are invited too, even Karens, even people that get angry, because those people are needed. You know why? Because when stupid people do stupid things, like run through a neighborhood of white fucking goddamn, white bread pieces of shit inbred motherfuckers, and that happens, they get killed because they walk through the wrong neighborhood, just like any other white person in a black neighborhood that steals things and breaks things and sells whatever drugs, because white people do that shit too. We're going to be inclusive today. We're going to talk about every single race. Even Asians did it. You know, Asians invented guns. Do y'all know that like the worst killing machine in the entire world was made by one of the oldest writing languages in the entire fucking world? I mean, that should tell you something right there. It's just like they were into conquest. Just glad they thought their world was a little bit smaller, so they didn't actually take up over the entire world, because there were still people living in America before Native Americans came over and the entirety of everything. Because life has stages. Life has many, many stages. And Europe still doesn't want to talk to us because they think we're stupid and dumb and we like guns and violence and shit like that. So no, we are prevalent in violence. It means we are surrounded with ourselves with fictional violence. Do you know why? Not sex or anything like that. Because yes, there is violence in sex sometimes. There are people who like manipulate and then turn people on another side just because they're having sex with them. It's called what is it called? It's called la femme fatale, or anything like that, or like why does the femme fatale even exist? Why is that culture in there like, oh, women are dangerous and everything like that? Why are they dangerous? Because they've been downtrodden for almost an entire lifetime of everything. So everyone's culture had responsibilities and things like that they would make women do, and then they would expect not to be judged for it. So when you say that you're Native American and you love your Native American heritage and oh my God, white people, oh my God, understand there are crazy people on every spectrum. When you understand that, just realizing I'm talking about cultures. Cultures. There are crazy people on every spectrum of culture. Just like every single extremist that you say like, oh, they're ruining everything, and all the extremists and everything. But you know what? That wouldn't have happened had there been no more than two-party system, because those people weren't crazy and inbred back then. That's the reason why. It's because they don't realize that's the reason why they became antisocial, and then they just started to fuck their sisters and their cousins and things like that, keep everything a family. Even England did that a lot, which is really, really, really bad. And that's why their teeth are bad sometimes. Older men have stupid teeth because of being inbred. And they're on TV for some reason. I don't know why they're on TV. They're just so on TV, and they're really excited about everything and all the different stuff. They're just like really excited. I don't know why. They're just stupid, I guess. They're stupid. They think they're smart, but they're stupid. And they do experiments that I know I know wouldn't work, and they don't work, and they wonder why they're losing on the whole. Oh, that's right. I gotta go back and do that stupid thing with the friggin' electricity or whatever. So yeah, that's the reason why culture is terrible and also a complete fallacy because of people just understanding and realizing traditions that are wrong most of the time, and then they do them a lot, which are still wrong. I don't give a shit about paganism either, because they're even the worst. They'll literally kill people and then be like, "Oh, that was meant to happen because of my pagan god." Yep, the pagan god had a contract out for him. Well, your pagan god isn't that good. You know, you should probably get on the whole thing of like not doing that. You know, not saying that your god is amazing and people died from him because that was the will of the gods and stuff like that. So yeah, everyone's bad. Everyone's stupid, bad, and they know it already. They know it already, but they don't ever say it. They don't ever say that they're bad. They say they're good because everyone wants more of their stuff. System diagnostic testing uplink failed. Error code 88 using local pattern buffer. Testing power succeeded. Data testing warning code 16. Let's log out. Let's see if we can go press up to here, I guess, and then maybe start the power to this stupid little stone that floats, I guess. Analyze DTLT. Warning. Uplink failed using local pattern buffer. System reset to user mode. Alright. There we go. Stupid floating stone, I guess. It just floats there and sparkles, I guess. And then somehow it makes other things do things, I guess. Alright, go. So this is the reason why I hate culture, and I really don't like it. I really don't like my culture. I don't like my culture at all. I don't know Gaelic because it sounds like Klingon. I don't understand Native Americans because they should have understood and been nice to people, and then everyone would have been nice to them. But that's what they did. Their culture and everything like that. They made little buffer zones and stuff like that. And that's the point: is you don't have to incite violence to make people want to kill you. You just have to make little red tape everywhere. In every single religion, or every single thing you do, is making something wrong, making people wrong, or saying different things that are wrong. So that's also what people can do to discredit religion, you know, because it's wrong. So it is wrong. It's very wrong. The reason why it's wrong is because I know that the Bible was just telling people to get out of the desert and also telling them that they'd be whiter if they got out of the desert. So it's the only thing that actually means. Yeah, they'd be whiter. That's it. They just have freckles or something like that, and they'd be whiter. So they'd be Irish, I guess, or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. They'd be mixed, like me, because I am mixed also as well. Yep, we are mixed. Doesn't sound like it, doesn't feel like it sometimes, but we are mixed. We are mixed individuals of the mixedness. My brother is Spanish as shit. He's black hair. I think now he has brown hair because he's not in the sun a lot. So that's the reason why he's actually got brown hair now, and that's the reason why. It's because you can change your race. It's easy. It's easy. Just stay inside and don't fucking go in the sun all the time. Don't constantly run a mile when you think you have to run a mile, because no one needs to do that. Unless you want to get on the box of Wheaties that is going to be eaten by a small child inside, not outside. So that's the reason why. I just don't think that bacteria live on our food unless it comes from the actual food that we eat. Also, so science can go fuck itself about that. And those are certain different misconceptions that people need to understand, is that the bacteria is on your teeth because you ate the food. They ate the food that has bacteria in it. And that's the reason why bacteria is on your teeth. So you don't have to always brush your teeth all the time, twice a fucking day for no fucking reason. You just have to brush your teeth, not with toothpaste. Don't do it with toothpaste, because you're literally eating away at your teeth with stupid chemicals. You don't have to wash your hair every day because it's dumb to do that. It's dumb. It's really dumb. It's really, really dumb. It may be anti-capitalism or whatever the fuck that is, but you're never going to get any gingivitis because it doesn't exist, because it's a made-up word by a Listerine company. You're never going to do it, and also, you can probably drink the stuff. It doesn't matter. As long as you don't drink the entire bottle, you're fine. At once. So remember, don't fucking follow stupid companies and their dumb, goddamn, stupid narratives. And also, don't follow stupid people in their dumb narratives. I understand that, yes, I'm trans. And then when you say you're trans, it means you're transitioning. If you want to consider yourself something, make up a word. It doesn't have to be. It could be a regular word. That's what gays did. They took a word and they changed its meaning. Why did they do that? Because they wanted something that would be recognizable so that more of them would happen. Just like Christianity. Taking the winter solstice and turning it into Jesus' birthday. The same fucking thing. Humanity follows this stupid pattern of just taking things and then turning it into something else and thinking there will be a change in everyone else's hearts or minds or whatever the fuck they're thinking about. It just doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It never mattered. Just be yourself. You don't have to be anything else than that. And you don't have to describe yourself as anything else of yourself unless you're in a court of law and they tell you need to describe yourself. And that's the only reason you have to say anything. It's the only reason you have to actually say anything. Is if you're in a court of law and you're bound by the stupid book that they brought up to tell the truth. And then you don't even have to tell the truth. And if they believe you, then it's not perjury. I mean, it's still perjury. But yeah, that's what happens usually when people lie in jail about murdering someone or being a part of the party that murdered someone. Or knowing who murdered them and not saying anything, which is... Oh, man. Yeah, it's anything. Anything. It doesn't matter to me. And yeah, and I lie to people when I say I don't get the what's the word? The most racist, goddamn stupid trial of all time, O.J. Simpson. And I will tell them the exact same opposite thing. I will tell them that I was too young for it and I didn't understand it. But it did. I understood everything. And I didn't give a shit either way. It didn't matter to me because it was in a different state. I didn't care. Didn't care. California was dumb for not understanding that he was actually a part of it, and he covered it up. And that was probably his son that had a terrible relationship with his actual estranged wife. So that's probably the reason why. You need to understand this. Like, yes, people are still guilty even though they didn't do it. So, yes. It's called accomplice to hiding evidence. Yeah, that's the reason why he's still in jail. Good times, right? Good times. Man, I love learning about culture and then beating the shit out of it. Command system diagnostic, testing on blink. Failed error code 88. Using local pattern buffer. Testing power, succeeded. Testing DLA, warning, code 16. Let's go and touch it. I want to go touch it. X. I'm gonna get power or something like that. Oh my god, are you serious? Travel to the fucking whatever the fuck that is. You can travel to same places. Or you just be high as shit because it's probably covered in LSD or whatever the fuck it's covered in, making it glow like that and float. Or something that makes you pass out and dream. Or some shit. I don't know. It's just, we're just shitting on culture. Shitting on everyone. Shitting on Asians for making guns and then selling them to the entirety of the world. And then blaming Americans for making them better. Blaming Americans for making them better. Darn. It's because we were inclusive. Because we included different scientists of different cultures and nationalities. It's because they all had different ideas. And they all came together and made one simple idea, the railgun. And that's the reason why everyone hates us. Because we're better. That's why. Now I won't say that I'm a complete American, because I do hate the last part of it, the first part, big part of our culture. The reason why I hate the first part of our culture is because it had a lot to do with racism for some reason. I don't know what. It had a lot to do with racism. I mean, people need to understand that people talk differently sometimes. People need to understand that there's a difference between certain people and other people. Oh, you died, you died? Yeah, I want to... Yeah. Hey, fucking... Wow, this is really lame. This is a fucking lame-ass goddamn game. There's nothing like Dark Souls at all. There are no actual real good hits, I guess. I'm going up the ladder to see what's on the upside of this stupid game. Alright. We're going to understand there's a dude there standing there for no reason. He should be coming down. I don't know why he's not coming down, but... Oh, but they need a key for that. Awesome. And they're just walking that way. So how about I want to throw something at him. I don't know. They're just walking, I guess, with their AI. Wow. Awesome. I played Dark Souls, so this is terrible. It was a terrible control system. And that little goblin wasn't even looking for me. He was, I didn't even hear him. Cool, cool, cool. You have heard the waiting. What? Have you heard the wailing at night? I think the Cyclops grieves for the lost than the king himself. Woe to us when grief turns to rage. Awesome. Okay, this is the reason why I've shared so much and all those things like that, because I will talk shit about anything. I will talk shit about it all. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I don't care because it doesn't matter to me because I'm a bunch of stuff and I can say that. It's fun. Because this is the reason why I don't like people. And this is the reason why I don't stand and go to different girls and like, hey baby, what's up? I'm depressed. And that's the reason why you should fuck me. Yeah, I'm a fucking man or whatever or something. Give me some fucking kisses, bitch. No, I don't do that. It's stupid and dumb and it's idiotic and it's also, I don't care. Shield parade, L2. Hey, you're dead now. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, you want to throw that shit? Oh, cool. Are you the Chinese gun? It's really weird that all these things existed. About when the Chinese Empire made guns. I don't know why, but how? Somehow these things all just get about, and it's really dumb. What's really dumb is I don't like culture. It sucks, and it turns into crazy shit that people make up in their minds when they're in the sun for too fucking long. Like the dudes who say, "Oh my God, there's like the dudes who say they have to turn themselves into a bird to make sure that the gods themselves think that they're a bird." I guess I don't know what the fuck they're trying to do with that stupid bird goddamn costume, jumping up and down and acting like they're more powerful or more strong than anyone else. Celtic warriors were bred to be strong, and also they're about the same. So yeah, step to me. And with fists though. If you shoot me with a gun, then you're a pussy bitch. And you'll stay a pussy bitch, and I'll haunt you and call you a pussy bitch all the fucking time. Because there are such things as spirits. I do believe in spirits. I do believe in energies that haunt people and call them pussies all the time. Make sure they like call them a pussy, like when they're sleeping and they're like about to like get a boner or something like that. Call them a pussy bitch. Yeah, call them a pussy bitch. Call them a pussy bitch. Make sure they're angry as shit. I want them to be angry. It's fun to do. It's fun to do. Is just shit on people's cultures. Shit on all of it. Just stupid, dumb shit. Oh my God. Oh, you want a dream catcher? You get better dreams because you're focusing on a stupid goddamn piece of plastic with a fucking spider web in it. Oh wait, yeah, yeah, you get better dreams. It's cool. Oh, it's a good gift sometimes. But it's like, hey, have good dreams. Don't think about all the bullshit in your mind. Think about this little thing I gave you. That's it. That's the point, and that's the reason for most people's actual thought process about what they believe is magic. Just simple suggestion. Simple suggestion. Kind of breaks it down into like a little bullshit nomenclature, doesn't it? Shut your fucking goddamn elf bitch. You goddamn. I fucking hate this game already. This game is shitty. So shitty. It's like Fable. I fucking hate Fable. God damn, Fable is such a bad game. Fable sucked. Fable fucking sucked. God, it sucked. And so did Borderlands 2. It was terrible. Everything's cell shaded. God, get out of my fucking face with that bullshit. God damn it. Stupid. Oh, but you get a lot of guns and they all look the fucking same and they shoot the same thing, but they do different damage. So you have no idea which one does anything. Goddamn stupid bullshit. The first game wasn't like that. The first game didn't have a cell-shaded fucking sun or whatever. Seriously, fuck this game. So gay.